Hey guys, Phil Baumhardt here. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you this S-Guard Bowie knife. So this is a pretty simple knife, but came out really well. It's got a 12-inch blade with a 11-inch cutting edge, sharpened false edge. This is kind of a purpose-built fighting knife, but you can certainly use it out in the woods. It's just sort of a classic Bowie pattern, very reminiscent of like a cowboy knife, something like that. It's a walnut handle. Nice swell right here, so gripping it here to choke back for chopping or something like that feels really good in the hand. And then I've got a little extra indent right there for putting your finger up there, and then that little dished out ricasso. So if you really wanted to do that, you could do that. You know, it's just sort of for aesthetics, because this is just the style. So nothing particularly unique, but everything came out really nicely on this knife. Feels good. It's 1095 steel, so very tough. So the finish on here, the blade finish, is left over from the quench and the temper. So it's kind of got this mottled gray patina already on there. So that's from being in the fire and then quenching it. So it's not exactly a fire scale, because I went over it with a wire wheel, but it's kind of a neat patina. And it's got a lot of depth and character to it. But then it also helps protect the blade as well, and it looks good. You know, it looks unique. So I know a lot of people like the shiny blades, but those are kind of a dime a dozen when you're buying a factory produced knife. So this is something, this finish, you know, this has got to be in a fire. This has got to be in a forge for this finish. So a very unique finish, and you know, no matter how many of these that I make, no two will be the same. The guard I forged out of the same 1095 steel from the blade, like I did in the blade catcher Bowie video when I cut the tang out. I had that little length of steel, and that's what I used for this. So I punched the hole for the tang to go through, and then I kind of narrowed out the guard, did the little turn downs there. So but this is a nice feeling knife. I'm going to do some cutting tests here shortly, and we'll see how it does. So here's a little bit better look at it in the sheath. So this is the raw leather that I get from Tandy Leather. So this sheath has been stained with my primarily with my homemade birch oil. That's why it's got that real dark kind of golden color. And then I went over it some more with neatseed oil and linseed oil. But just a simple belt loop, but it's wide enough that you'll be able to put that on lots of belts. If you want to wear it on cross draw, you'll kind of have the option of getting more leeway with it as far as, you know, angling the sheath when you go to draw it. So linseed oil on the handle as well. I also put in a little bit of a curve to the guard, so you get a real nice fit up to the mouth of the sheath. I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know that this is up for sale on my Etsy web store. So if you want to get this, go ahead and check out the link. It'll be in the description box. And if this knife is sold, there'll be probably other ones like it on the website. And you know, worst case scenario, if you want one like this, send me an email or message through Facebook or Instagram, and I'll make one custom for you. Alright, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and until next time, be more Viking.